Welcome to my world. 2 escargot, pate, frisee, 2 green salads. Okay, that is right here. Lamb chop, steak frites. Shouldn't you be doing something? 2 smoked filet and a pepper steak. Come on, make the dessert. Chocolate tart, please.
As a cook, tastes and smells are my memories, and now I'm in search of new ones. So I'm leaving New York City and hope to have a few epiphanies around the world, and I'm willing to go to some lengths to do that. I'm looking for extremes of emotion and experience. I'll try anything, I'll risk everything, I have nothing to lose. Hanoi, Vietnam. A beautiful landscape with a lot of history. Holding strongly on a tradition while acknowledging the inevitable changes of time. It's had and dealt out more than its fair share of pain and turmoil. But as always, it maintains a character all its own. Vietnam is one of my favorite places on earth. The atmosphere, the people, the food. I came back to visit Lin, who was my translator last time around. We became good friends. Lin has invited me to his family's home to celebrate Tet, the Lunar New Year, the most important time of the year in Vietnam. I couldn't have come at a better time.
So I just got out of Hanoi last evening. Went right to the hotel, crashed, woke up, arrived right middle of Tet, you know, the Lunar New Year. Came here to see the pagoda and everybody burning joss sticks, making offerings.
And then I saw this place and thought, oh, this is just the kind of place I like. How about some snail soup for breakfast?
Gotta have some of this. So I know there's snails involved. I know it looks really, really good. You got your big snails, you got your little snails. In the middle there, you got some crab meat, the usual sprouts, some pickled chilies, and a little garlic. And of course, what is it all about at the end of the day? And you find again and again and again a really terrific stock. Oh, yes. And look at the colors here. And you just pop right out. It's a gray day in Hanoi, and yet look at this color. This is great. You know, I would say that the food is particularly good because it's a day of celebration, but food is always good here. I have to tell you, I'm so excited to be back here. You know, you meet the girl of your dreams in high school and she just smells right. You know, it's true love forever. That same kind of a immediate sense of recognition when I arrived in this country. I've been dreaming about coming to Hanoi for a long time. It's so cool that Lin's invited me to his house for Tet. Damn, it is good to be alive in Vietnam.
Throughout Tet, the Vietnamese visit pagodas to make offerings and pray for their families and ancestors. And Lin is no exception.
This is a place for the people to rearrange the sacrifice before bringing into the temple.
Offerings include young rice cakes, fruit, and incense. All the offerings are placed at the altar. When the incense is burned out, you're free to take back your offerings. They've been blessed and are supposed to provide happiness for the new year. Offerings complete, Lin and I meet for food. This is why we get along so well. Common ground. We both appreciate good food.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look at this place. Food everywhere.
It's made from rice, sticky rice, very sticky.
And it's not about parking yourself at a table for the day, but grabbing a bite and then trying what the next guy's got to offer.
Just everywhere.
The Tet holiday is when indulging in food hits a fever pitch in Vietnam. Everyone's been fasting, and now they're back to their favorite dishes with a vengeance.
Jay, if you're a foodie and you come to this country, you'll just go absolutely insane. Yeah, I used to have these as a kid, and the same thing happened to them. They ended up floating at the top. This is traditional medicine, right? Maybe tomorrow.
Well, what are those?
Here's something different. corn pancakes. Not too difficult, right? Throw in a pile of corn, a little flour, cook in oil till crisp, and on the rack to dry.
Like everything, delicious. You'll notice an essential difference here between here and similar operations in America. When you walk past these food stalls, every proprietor is absolutely beaming with pride at you. They got a big smile on their face, like, come on in, try this, it's the best. It's not that, yeah, what do you want? You know, you want the fries or the onion rings. You don't get that here. And you know it's good. You can tell from the expression of the proprietor that they're selling something really, really tasty, and they know it.
Take, for example, quail eggs.
I have a thing for quail eggs.
Just peel them.
It's not the umbrella.
A little bit of salt. Ready to eat.
Oh, delicious. Just keep it rolling. Keep it coming. Please.
So I know Lynn's family has a big Tet feast planned. But I saw something else in the market that I couldn't resist. Shrimp cakes.
I think just one.
This is a pretty straightforward operation. You got shrimp, you batter them, cook them in oil, a quick snip, and you're ready to go. Now, for those of you who scoff at the decor, I dare you to find a more scenic view.
These are freshwater shrimp.
Yes, freshwater.
Crispy, airy, shrimpy, and delicious.
Hanoi beer.
Yeah.
But the bottle ones, not the bubble one.
Right.
Bottle, not bubble.
Good to see you again.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
How do you say in Vietnamese cheers?
Chúc mừng.
Chung mung.
I really love this guy, and I can't wait to meet his family. As the celebration of Tet continues, the streets are abuzz with activity. Everyone's dressed up for the holiday, on their way to visit family, bearing food, offerings, gifts. The Vietnamese look upon guests during Tet as very auspicious. I'm glad I brought my suit. I don't want to look like a slacker in front of the family.
This is my grandfather's, my father-in-law house.
Okay, meeting the family. I haven't been this nervous since I met my own in-laws.
Hello.
Oh, thank you.
And my father. What are you having?
Well, nothing soothes the old nerves like a little Hanoi vodka.
All roads lead to intoxication on this show, don't they? Is there something about me, some quality that urges people to make me very drunk?
The Vietnamese rice wine.
Oh, good.
You know this? We call it the fresh bile, extracted from the bear.
Bear bile. Okay. Not politically correct. Dilemma time. Really. But I'm a good guest, or I try to be.
No, I'm very excited at this prospect.
Just in case I have any reservations, Lynn reads the list of benefits that the drink will provide for me.
Digestive system, the bear bile win.
That's a frequent problem on this show. Cheers.
The best.
Okay.
Yeah.
And unsurprisingly, actions unfold with a familiar logic.
Happy New Year.
Okay, maybe I don't have the Vietnamese calendar quite figured out yet. But by my calendar, we celebrated about 4 New Years already.
Oh, here we go. Oh, the reinforcements.
So while we're busy laying the foundation for a night of festivity, Lynn's sisters, wife, and mother-in-law are in the kitchen preparing the meal. All right, I know it doesn't seem fair, but seriously, would you want a bunch of guys gargling with bear bile cooking your Tet meal? As in most Vietnamese kitchens, there's a keen reliance on simple ingredients. But the key is how different flavors and colors and textures work together. And of course, presentation is important. This square cake is ban chung, made of glutinous rice, fatty pork, bean paste, wrapped in dong leaves and tied off with bamboo twine. It steams for over 12 hours, and it's a must-have during Tet at Hanoi.
This is the chung cake. We call it bánh trứng. And this is very traditional one with the bean and the pork.
Bean and pork. It looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, bean and pork. I prefer.
Yeah, me too.
Tradition extends through most of these dishes.
It's an astonishing spread. And again, every table seems to naturally end up having this incredible color contrast. As Lynn has sensibly pointed out, get those beauty shots now, because we're about to do some serious damage to this.
I think you try some of this first, and then you try this later.
Okay.
This is the color of the rice during the Tết holiday in Vietnam.